as I mentioned last week, I'm going to start a new thing where we have a book of the week. As I said, and I don't remember who I first heard the saying, that 5 years from today, you will be the same person you are, except for the people you know and the books you read. As I said last week, you already know some wonderful people. They're all sitting around you. Congratulations. However, now you need to be people who read. You need to actually be people that want to seek out and learn knowledge and information that will help you grow in your faith and in your knowledge of Christ. And so this week, my kind of recommended reading, and by the way, this isn't like, I got to run out and get that book and read, one book every week. If you want to do that, that's awesome. These are all just recommendations. Some of them are things that will speak to some people and maybe not to others. They're things that will be beneficial for some people right where you're at that you need, and maybe not others. So I'm just giving you a wide range of these are some good things you might want to read. This week, we're going back to 1942, C.S. Lewis, Screwtape Letters, as something that came up yesterday at men's breakfast, which, by the way, right, first rule of men's breakfast, you don't talk about men's breakfast. But one thing that did come up, and I'm sure it is a secret to nobody, this year is probably going to be a really interesting year and rather trying in many ways. And as we go through this year, the devil will have his ways of attacking and distracting. There will be spiritual warfare going on all around you like there always is. And what is really cool in Screwtape Letters is if you've never read it or if you've never heard of it, it is a series of letters. It's a fictional story, but it's satire, polemical. It's a fictional story of a senior experienced demon who's writing letters kind of coaching and advising a junior demon who has his very first assignment of a person he's supposed to tempt and pull away from the faith. And so you kind of get the picture of how the other side works and the thinking and that kind of stuff going on and how spiritual warfare looks from the other side and what the enemy is trying to do to you and how he's trying to tempt you and trick you and manipulate you and distract you from following Christ. It is through a fictional story, but it is very, very good and very enlightening. So, and as you can tell, it's also very small. So, really good. This one, but it's been reprinted and republished so many times. This one here has 128 pages, right? And so, I would encourage you, get you a copy. I'm sure you can find them online if you like the ebook thing. I'm sure there's a gazillion audiobooks out there. It's in public domain, so people reprint it and do all kinds of things with it all the time. So, C.S. Lewis, Screwtape Letters, would encourage you to look into that.
That little church on Liberty Hill, come praise the Lord, let your cup be filled. Raise your voices and we'll sing, let God's freedom ring from that little church on Liberty Hill.